Which one is it gonna be?
Which one's it gonna be? It's that one. Oh!
Hi, Miss Beanie Collins Chimenchel here.
Hey, noobs.
And today we are going to do some more coding and we're going to make Melon Bounce. So we've got this book which we really recommend because it will help you make all the games, and it will show you all the games, and it's really cool.
And it teaches you how to code, doesn't it?
Yeah, it teaches you how. So, let's go.
Well, what we'll do, we'll build the game, and while we're doing that, we'll do that in super fast mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time lapse.
Do that in time lapse, so that you don't have to see all of the stuff that we do.
Yeah, because.
And then we'll talk through how we've made it afterwards, shall we?
Yeah, because if we don't do time lapse,
the video will probably be about 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Which might be a bit long.
Yeah, we don't want people getting headaches.
That is true. Right, are we ready then?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
Me and Chiminsula have made this game called Melon Bounce, which is really hard.
It's quite difficult, isn't it?
We tried playing it, and oh my gosh.
It's pretty tricky.
Because there's 4 melons you have to bounce, and the trouble is, there's one really far away, and you can't bounce.
That was true
melons.
that time. Yeah, it just depends where they start, because they start in random positions, don't they,
Yeah,
each time?
it doesn't, they don't go in order, they don't start with the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one. First one always starts first, but the
But you never
other
know
ones...
where it's... Well, let's show what the game's like, shall we?
Yeah, so, shall we play it now?
Yeah, okay. Well, you have first go.
I'm probably going to fail.
Okay.
I want to catch your melons! Hey.
So after 10 seconds, one of them's going to drop.
Which one is it going to be?
Which one's it going to be? It's that one. Oh, game over. You can't let any melons drop. Right, let me have a go. Okay, start again. Right. Oh, they're all really close together. That's quite lucky.
Oh, you're really
Come on,
lucky.
melony melon. Here we go. Here we go with the melon drop. And it's dropped. We keep that one
It's
going.
like playing football.
It is. Oh, we keep both going here. That's pretty easy.
Don't say it too soon.
Oh, we've got 3 going.
Don't say it too soon. You don't know what's going to happen. Oh, my.
Oh, that one dropped. 29
no.
points. So that's how the game works.
Yeah, that's
isn't it?
how the game works.
So, should we explain how it works?
Yeah, so when this is about how Scratchy Cat.
This is the cat script, isn't
works,
it? The cat script and the score script.
Yeah, so how Scratchy Cat moves is when the green flag is clicked.
The green means just start, doesn't it? It just means start the
just
script.
when you click the flag, it just like goes.
Yeah.
And then that means go to X minus 180, Y minus 120.
Yeah.
That means just that when you start, Scratch always starts there.
It starts there, doesn't
Starts
it? Because
there.
that is minus 180 on the X axis.
Yeah.
and that's minus 120 on the y-axis,
Yeah.
which is up and down, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So what happens next?
So we put a forever loop just because it has to do this all the time.
Yeah.
It means if key right arrow is pressed, then it's changed by 10. Well, that means if you press the right arrow key, scratch will move right, and that means if key left arrow is pressed, then change by minus 10. That means that when you press the left button, scratch moves
It moves left in the minus direction, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And
then
also
it
what
just
happens,
changes costume.
Yeah, it changes costume all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is the score script here as well. Now, how does that work?
So when it's clicked, they set the score
Now,
to
score
0.
is a variable that we made, isn't it? And
Yeah.
a variable is like an empty box, isn't it? It means it's something that you can put a value inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when it's clicked, they set the score to 0
Yeah.
because you haven't done anything yet.
That's right.
But then forever, you wait
Yeah.
for 1 second, and then
Yeah.
they change the score because it kind of goes scores by seconds.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like time and the scores.
Yeah.
And they change the score by 1. So
Yeah.
it means that when they change the score by 1, that means
So
that,
every 1 second, the score goes up by 1 point, doesn't it?
yeah,
Which basically means that the longer you can keep the melons bouncing for, the higher your score will be.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, now I'll explain the watermelon one because this is a bit more, a bit crazier, isn't it?
Yeah.
So basically what we're doing when we start the script here,
Yeah,
we set the rotation to don't rotate. So it means that it will always stay in the same direction all
Yeah.
the time.
yeah,
And it goes to a random coordinate anywhere between minus 180, which is at the far left,
yeah,
to 180, which is at the far right. And the y coordinate is 150, which means it's near the top of the screen. So when we start the script, all the melon scripts are the same basically. So we've got 4 different melon scripts all doing the same thing. So it basically means when we start, it picks a random position somewhere along the top of the screen and it points downwards.
yeah,
Then it waits. It waits 10 seconds. The first melon waits 10 seconds, and then it starts to move. Now it's pointing downwards, so it moves 10 steps. That means it just moves 10 steps downwards after 10 seconds. The second melon waits 15 seconds. The third melon waits 20 seconds, and the fourth melon waits 25 seconds. So that's basically saying that when the game starts, the melon starts in a random position and after that amount of time starts moving downwards. Now this is the complicated bit. We've got a massive forever loop here. So it moves 10 steps. If it's touching, if it's touching the bottom of the screen and the direction is pointing downwards, then that means that the melons hit the bottom of the screen and the game ends. So it plays the cymbal sound and it stops the whole game. If it's touching the edge and the direction is going upwards, which means when it hits the top of the screen, pointing direction 180. So what it's saying there is that if it, let's put your score down there, if it hits the top of the screen, the game doesn't end, but it sends the melon going back down again.
yeah,
That's basically that. So yeah, if it touches the bottom of the screen, it ends the game, which means that the melon's hit the ground.
yeah,
If it touches the top of the screen, it means the melon comes back down again in the opposite direction. And the last bit means that if it touches the cat, then it starts going upwards instead.
yeah.
And that's basically it for that.
Yeah, that's
But-
basically it.
We've got the same script there for each of the 4 watermelons, but they're all going on at a different time. So I think we've explained all of it there, haven't we?
Yeah, so if you want to try this at home,
This is the book that you need to buy if you want to do this game.
yeah, that's the book on the screen right now.
Yep.
So all you have to do is you have to
You just follow the instructions, don't you?
follow the instructions. But if it's a bit hard to follow. So yeah, it's quite hard.
This is the hardest of the 4 games, wasn't it, to build?
Yeah.
They get a bit harder as they go along, don't they?
Yeah. But all the others we've made on here, but we haven't done a video of. But
We did one, didn't we?
We did another one.
We did
yeah.
Crazy FIFA.
Crazy FIFA, yeah. But we've done loads of other games.
There are 2 other games in there you can make
Ghost
as well, aren't
Hunt.
there? Yeah, Ghost Hunt. What was the other one?
Let's have a see. Look in the book.
It's got 4 games. It's got Fishbowl, which was Crazy FIFA.
Yeah.
Ghost Hunt, Roll Rapid Reaction,
Oh yeah.
which is a good one.
Yeah.
That tests your reaction
And
speed,
Melon
doesn't
Bounce.
it? And Melon Bounce.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
So if you want to do some scratch coding yourselves, then this is the book that we would recommend, isn't it?
definitely, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.